Hello again and welcome to another Nick Beck's Amateur Watch Reviews. Today I bring you my new Orient automatic watch. But first, before I review the watch, I'd just like to give you a little bit of background onto why I decided to buy this watch. I've watched a lot of YouTube films on the Orient Bambino, different Orient divers, and I've been so impressed with what I've seen. I think the Orient Bambino for the money is an extraordinary watch, and I was very, very close to actually purchasing one myself. But I was kind of half in love with the new Orient Small Seconds, and I like the Orient Open Heart Bambino. Unfortunately, they don't do one that's combined. They only do the two different ones separately. So I had started to look further into the Orient range, and I come up with this guy. This is the RA-AR0005Y0B, and it's a fully automatic Orient watch. It has an in-house F6S upgraded movement, which allows hacking and hand winding. And without further ado, let me show you the watch. So here it is. So as you can see, it has a full stainless steel case. The case size is 40.8 millimeters with the lug width of 22 millimeters, and the lug to lug is actually approximately 48 millimeters. The depth of the watch, and as you can see there we have a signed crown, is 11 millimeters. So onto the watch. As I say, you can see it has a full stainless steel case with applied rose gold indices and an applied Orient logo also in rose gold hands, and they're kind of like a sort of narrow, slim sword-like hand. They have luminescence, and there are luminous pips all around the hour markers of the watch. As you can see, the small second hand and the open heart there both have a kind of stainless steel frame, and there is a stainless steel rim all the way around the outside of the markers on the actual watch, which I think is a lovely detail. It really kind of sets the watch off. It gives it intricacy, and it kind of gives it different levels of depth, and I really like that. It's very complicated but very classical design. So as I say, the watch is fully stainless steel. It has an in-house 24 jeweled movement. Now if I flip the watch over, we have a lovely open case back with the Orient logo on the rotor, and it just says, if I can get it into focus there, 24 jewels and all the details. Orient Watch Company, stainless steel. You have Epson up by my thumb, which is the parent company of Orient watches, also the parent company of Seiko watches, incidentally. So this kind of makes Epson makes Seiko and Orient practically kind of sister companies. Now, as you can see, the watch comes on a leather band, and it's kind of like a crocodile print, and it's a very dark, there we go, a very dark kind of chocolatey brown, and in the right lights it kind of picks out the highlights of where the grain lays. Now as you can see on the end there, we have a Orient stamped on the buckle, nice polished chrome buckle. Now the leather strap, watching the reviews of these watches, there's never been a great deal of kind of positive about the quality of the leather straps on the Orient Bambinos. However, I was really surprised. This is quite a padded leather strap. It's not too thick, as you can see. It's a matter of probably 3 or 4 millimeters thick. When I opened the box, it was quite stiff, but within no time at all, once it kind of warmed with the room, it went really, really soft, and it actually, I think it's a very, very good quality leather strap. I did buy the watch with thinking about putting an aftermarket strap on it. But I love this one. I think it's very, very well made. It's very comfortable, as I'll show you with some wrist shots soon. And like I say, it's a very, very soft and pliable leather. And it really is a lovely colour. It looks black in most lights, but in the sort of bright sunlight, you can actually see it's a very, very deep brown. As is, and I probably can't show you in this light, but as is, the dial. The dial is actually like a deep, again, like a deep bronzy, chocolatey brown, almost a dark metallic. In most lights, it would appear black, but once you actually catch it in the sunlight, it's a really gorgeous, like I say, like a deep brown bronzy colour. The crystal is sapphire, which is a great thing because the Bambinos don't have sapphire. They have good old mineral crystal, whereas I'd really like to have a watch with sapphire. I think it really is a nice peace of mind, if you like, that you're not going to bump it and scratch it quite so easily. And the other thing, I wasn't sure about the Bambino. They have that lovely, and I appreciate that it's a retro watch. They have that lovely domed crystal, and I can imagine would be a bit of a scratch magnet, even if you're careful with your watches, as I am. So having the sapphire crystal has made all the difference to me. I'm really pleased with it. Like I say, generally, I'm really, really impressed with this watch. It's inexpensive. It comes in at the moment, you can buy this on Amazon for around £180, which I think for a fully jewelled automatic movement in stainless steel with sapphire crystal, and as I say, a beautiful leather strap, I think is superb. As I say, it hand winds, it's hackable. You have the lovely open heart and the small seconds on the dial, which I think is just superb. It really does set the watch off. And I think, and it's my opinion, please give your feedback on it, I think it's a very beautiful looking dress watch. I really think it's a gorgeous thing to look at. So without further ado, I shall put it on the wrist and let you have some wrist shots. And there we go. So that's my new Orient watch on the wrist. As you can see, it doesn't look too big, but it's still quite eye-catching. I think it's quite a discreet watch. However, it's something that will be noticed, and I think people are going to ask questions and hopefully compliment me on it. I really like it. I think it's superb, and for the money, I really believe this competes with probably watches that are 10 times more expensive, and I really don't think that's an exaggeration. I think I've looked at them loads of times, looked at pictures, looked at videos and all sorts, but to actually have one in the flesh, I'm really, really impressed with Orient. So there we go. Like I say, that's the watch on the wrist. It's very, very comfortable. I think in no time at all, I can just bring that in. I think in no time at all, you probably wouldn't even notice you have it on. It's that good. So there we go. That's my new Orient watch. Now, just before I go, I'd just like to point something else out as well. Watching all the different videos, I found that Orient boxes are not very good, but it's a relatively cheap watch, if you like. But the boxes are kind of cheap black plastic with a thin metal looking top with Orient pressed on top. It's okay, but not brilliant. However, when I received this guy, I was very, very impressed to see it come in this rather gorgeous, old-fashioned, sort of velvety, felt-lined long box. I think it really says that it's a dress watch. It looks lovely in the box, and I was really impressed. I wasn't expecting this at all. Like I say, inside there it's stamped with the Orient logo in silver, and the watch sort of looks really lovely in the box. So yeah, very, very impressed. So I've decided this is definitely a keeper. I shan't be passing this one on or selling it on. I really, really love this watch. So thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my existing subscribers. Thank you again for all your fantastically kind feedback. I really do receive great feedback, and I'm very grateful for that. So keep subscribing, and I will see you again soon. Thanks again.